What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. In today's video we are going to be looting 100 bodies to see what we can get. And you may be thinking that I did this 2 weeks ago, and yes, you are 100% correct, but in that video a lot of people said that it depends on what role you're going down or what you're trying to do within Red Dead. So if you're just going to be going through a land of opportunity missions and killing people and looting their bodies there, you won't get as much compared to if you went through a moonshine role and killed enemies there and then looted their bodies, as the moonshine role is newer and therefore it's more updated and therefore it's got better rewards. So I wanted to see if that is true. Now this is a follow-up to that previous video that I did where I looted 100 bodies, so I'll leave a link in the description down below, as well as there'll be a card on screen right now which will take you directly to that video. And in this video I will be following the same sort of premise. So I've looted 100 bodies and I'm going to tell you exactly what I was able to get, and then I'm also going to compare it to what we got in the last video to see if it is true, whether or not you'll get more just because this is newer content. So to begin with, out of 100 bodies that I managed to loot, I managed to get money from 99 of them, and I'll talk why I didn't get money from one of them in a sec. But out of 100 bodies I got anywhere between 6 cents going all the way up to 59 cents, and just like the previous video I couldn't really tell if there was any pattern of how I was getting this money. These were all enemy NPCs from the Moonshine update, and it just varied massively. There was no pattern whatsoever, and that is kind of what I expected. But out of all the bodies that gave me money, in total I got myself $23.07 just for looting 100 bodies. So that gives an average of 23 cents per body that I looted, which is pretty decent in my opinion. And on top of that, the $23.07 is also slightly more than what we got in the previous video that we did where we were just looting random bodies. In that video we got $22.11, so this is only very slightly more, not even $1 more. Now moving on to the one body that I didn't get any money from, and the reason because of that is I got a treasure map instead. And I thought that this was going to be a massive problem because in the previous video that I did where I looted 100 bodies, I did get extremely lucky to get a treasure map. And even though I worked out the maths of what I got from the treasure map as well as what it would have been if I didn't get the treasure map, I still thought people would have seen the big number and they would have just completely ignored the fact that I got very lucky. And I thought because I probably won't get very lucky with this one, it would then mean that people will just automatically overlook it because the number's not as big. But we did get very lucky yet again to get another treasure map, and with that treasure map I did it yet again just so I can work out how much money and as well as how much gold I can get from it. And from that, the money we got was $129.95, and with the gold we got 1 gold bar and 18 gold nuggets. Just like the previous video, I thought I would include the money and gold that I got from the treasure map because I did manage to get lucky to loot the treasure map in the first place. And when comparing the treasure map that I got this time compared to last time, I said I got $129.95 this time. Last time I got $93.81, but that was also balanced out because on the previous one I did manage to get myself 1 gold bar and 37 gold nuggets, whereas this time I only got 1 gold bar and 18 gold nuggets. Now moving over to collectibles, this is something yet again I really thought I was going to have a lot more of. In the previous video that I did, we did manage to get 2 collectibles which added to $16 in total, and the reason I expected more this time was because the 2 collectibles that I did manage to get in the last video did actually come from Moonshiner missions, and that was only a small part of the video as I was going around looting as many different bodies no matter what they were. Whereas this one is 100 bodies from the Moonshine update, I expected to see a lot more, but just like last time we only managed to get 2 collectibles which were antique alcohol bottles, and they only added to a total of $15.50. Moving on to jewelry that was looted from the bodies. In the previous video we managed to loot 9 different pieces of jewelry. In this video we didn't do that much better. We only managed to get ourselves 10 pieces of jewelry, and that still didn't add to too much. It only added up to $15.50, and with that we got 4 gold teeth, we got 1 gold plate buckle, we got 3 silver emblem rings, and we got 2 silver clamp buckles. So it wasn't a massive leap in this area either. When we move over to ammo, this is where we see a big change. In the previous video when looting bodies, out of 100 bodies that were looted, only 4 of them gave out ammo, and that was regular shotgun shells, dynamite, and fire bottles. This time round we managed to get a hell of a lot more, and it was different type of ammo as well. We did still get ourselves dynamite, which we managed to get 2 of, and out of the 2 tests, this is also the first time that I've seen revolver ammo and we managed to get 5 bullets for it. But on top of that, we also managed to get repeater cartridges, and we managed to get 38 different bodies that gave out repeater cartridges, giving us a total of 230 bullets. So that's just over 1 in 3 bodies looted would end up giving me ammo. And even though I did not price up this ammo to see what it's worth, this ammo is definitely valuable and I will 100% be using it at some point. Next up is the herbs that we managed to loot from these bodies, and a lot of people were telling me before going into this that because this is the Moonshine moonshine roll and herbs are needed to make moonshine flavoring, that you will be able to get yourself a ton of different herbs whilst looting bodies. But unfortunately that is not the case out of the 100 bodies that I managed to loot. In a previous video we managed to get 4 different herbs. In this video we managed to get 4 different herbs yet again, so there was no difference whatsoever. And on top of that, there wasn't even that much of a difference compared to the herbs that we got in this video compared to last video. In the last video we managed to get currant, blackberry, ginseng and also the vanilla flower. In this video we managed to get the vanilla flower, blackberry, ginseng and also the wild mint. So there was only one difference, and that was currant going all the way over to wild mint. And then the final thing to talk about is the additional stuff that you can get from looting bodies. So this is different tonics as well as different provisions. In a previous video we managed to get 1 moonshine bottle and we also managed to get 3 potent health cures. And with this going into it, I did expect to get more moonshine, and that is exactly what happened, but it's not too much of a jump. So with the 100 bodies that I looted this time, we got 4 moonshine, 3 potent health cures, 1 open fine brandy, 2 canned peaches and also 1 canned pineapple. So with the additions we did manage to get a lot more. So when it comes to adding everything together, I included the money looted, the treasure maps, the collectibles and also the jewelry. What I didn't include was ammo, herbs as well as the additional stuff such as the tonics and provisions. So when looking at the previous video, in total of adding everything together, we managed to make ourselves $149.42, and on top of that we managed to get 1 gold bar and 37 gold nuggets. This time round, looting 100 bodies within the moonshine update, we managed to make ourselves $184.02. We also managed to get 1 gold bar and 18 gold nuggets. But you have to remember that in both tests we did get extremely lucky to get a treasure map, and that is why that gold is there. If you take the treasure map away, last time in the previous video we managed to make $55.61, and this time without the treasure map we managed to make ourselves $54.07. So it's actually less than what we made last time. But you also have to remember that this time we also managed to get ourselves a lot more ammo. We're talking about just over 1 in 3 bodies ended up giving me ammo, and on top of that we did get ourselves quite a bit more moonshine, health cures and also canned goods. So when looting 100 bodies through the moonshine roll, it doesn't appear to give you more money from the money that you can loot, as well as different collectibles and also jewelry. On average you're probably looking at the same money output, but what it does do is it does give you a lot more ammo, and it does give you slightly more additions such as provisions and tonics. But all in all, the money that you get from it, the collectibles and also the jewelry that you get, it seems to be the same for all NPCs that you can loot. It's just the additional stuff that is slightly different, and that only adds up to a couple dollars here and there. But anyway guys, let me know in the comment section down below, are you surprised by this? Are you not surprised? Leave all your thoughts as always. Also, if you would like to see me test anything else within this game, then also let me know. I enjoy doing tests like this. It takes me a lot of time to do these videos, but they always end up being fun because I am curious about statistics. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.